I think mid built in the big mid.
There we go. Afternoon all. Yeah, afternoon.
Just right across, please. Stairs on the other side. Thank you.
Upstairs are on this vessel.
curiosity, how many of you understood the safety briefing? Okay, just 10 people out of 200. Those 10, in case of an event, just come to me straight, okay? I'll give you the safety briefing. Alright, now we're going down river to Now we're going all the way down to Tower, and we've got two options. I can start high air with you and pass out my local knowledge that here. A live commentary. I can't know what I did. A live commentary. Sweet. I'll let you decide. I'm a nice one. Yeah. Just so you know, I'm not a tour guide. I'm just a member of crew. So if by any chance I get anything wrong, please feel free to keep it to yourself. I don't want to know. So as we're moving, we'll start on your right. That's the London Eye. The London Eye has been there since the year 2000. She was there as a tourist attraction just to be there for one season. Just one season. But on the day that she was open, she made a cut of a meal on her first day of being open. Ever since then, she's paid 30 years. It's got 32 ports, and each port right there represents each capsule of Peru's we have in London. So each port represents each Peru here in London. You can get married on the London Eye. I would recommend it. Marriage, guys, just like every other thing, it goes right up, and you know the rest, right? It comes down. So, once you want to get married on there, and you want to propose, just make sure the person says yes. Because there's 12 people on there, and if the lady or the man says no, just imagine the awkwardness of 12 other people looking at you, and someone that doesn't love you, right next to you. So I should have said, right? Now, we're coming up to one of my favorite bridge up there. This bridge right here we're coming up to is Charing Cross. Charing Cross here in London is the only bridge that has an overground channel and an underground channel. And we would like to engage in an activities that we do on the river. As we go through this channel for this bridge, you're meant to give anyone you see there a big weight. The captain is going to blow the unshake as a point, and everyone start giving people weight. I will give you the reason why we do that. It's hard. Let's go back to people on the bridge. Let's keep waving on them. I'm going to call it one of them. That's my dad anyways. That one looking at my back. Doesn't like it. Hiya! Hello! It's too big for you guys. We paid it to be there. The reason why we wave at them is because most of them tend to throw something at us. As you can see, some of them are pretty drunk. So let's keep waving so we won't get hit by something. Let's keep waving. Get a wave back. If you get a wave back, it's meant to give you 5 years of good luck. And if you don't get a wave back, don't worry. They're just loneliness. It's very visual people when they come back from work. Now coming up to your left, as you can see, the building with a green roof. That is London 6-star hotel. And that is the Savoy Hotel, the building on your left, with a green roof. In there, on New Year's Eve, to watch the fireworks, if you were to stay in there for a night, I kid you not, it's going to send you back about $5 grand a night, just to be there for a night. But don't worry, in the next morning, they give you a complete English breakfast, which is 2 sausages and an egg. back up. Money was spent there. But that is our five-star Savoy Hotel. And coming up onto this bridge, this is Waterloo Bridge. Popular known in London as the Ladies' Bridge. And why is that? In World War II, when the men were in the wing for war, this bridge was built by 99% of the ladies. And as you're going through it, look up to the roof or to the side, you can see some bullet holes. That's because, as you can see some many bullet holes in it. That's because when the men were waiting, the ladies came under enemy fire. And this is the only bridge on the river that was built on time and underwood by the ladies. And also, thank you for that. Thank you for the ladies. And also, it was built with the most expensive stones, which is the cornerstone. Your left hand side, that building, with the main ground door. On your left hand side, that is our Somerset House. And Somerset House, that is where in the UK all the birth certificates, death certificates, and marriage certificates are being kept all over the UK. And on your right, in our National Theatre, this building right here on your right is been voted as the most ugliest building here in London every single year. But, like I said, do not judge a book by its cover, because inside that building, houses full of the most continuous theatre in the world. Like 5 hours ago, we were on low tides. In London, we have the rise and fall of the tides, which means the water comes into London for about 5 hours and goes out for about 7 hours. And once it does that, the water can go on to about 7 meters, if not more, on a normal spring day. And if you look to your left, if you don't believe, look at the walls. As you can see, we've got green lion's heads on your left. Those green lion's heads with the rings in their mouths. That is not a boring place. That, back in the days, even to now, is what we use to know if London is at risk of flooding. Because once the water reaches the lion's mouth, as you can see, it's almost there. Once the water reaches the lion's mouth, immediately authorities will shut down the whole underground station. Because if you don't do that, London is at risk of flooding. So expect London to strike this way. And once that happens, just to make everyone aware, that's why we have a rhyme here in London. If you know the rhyme, you can complete it with me. It says, if the lions are drinking, if the water reaches, if the lions are drinking, London is sinking. If the water reaches the lion's mouth, London will go down the drain. Here on this boat, we have our way of saying things, which says, if the lion's heads are completely ducked, London, go ahead. London is completely and when I went down the boat, this building right here is the campaign building. That is the campaign building, and that's because of the way she's been built by the soil. Now, we're coming up to one of my favorite bridges, which is the Blackfriars Road and the Blackfriars Railway. And this bridge, inside this tunnel, is tradition. This tunnel is called the Tunnel of Love. as they go through this bridge, you're meant to talk to someone you love and give them a quick kiss, which is meant to give you 10 years of happiness. So talk to your loved ones and give them a quick kiss. I'm not watching. And by the way, your loved ones are also your husband and wife. Listen. So any single ladies or boys, you're more than welcome to come and give Mickey his birthday. Anything you wear, don't worry. You're more than welcome to give me a quick kiss. Us a quick kiss. We're very open-minded. Now get your cameras ready to your left. This is one of the most iconic buildings you're going to see in London. Very historical. And this is St. Paul Cathedral onto your left. St. Paul Cathedral is one of the most historical cathedrals here in London. She is standing, look at that building. She is standing at 355 meters tall. Easily remembered as 1 meter again. You can go onto the St. Paul Cathedral, but you have to pay. But I will give you a tip. You can go on a Sunday, I've been there, and it's free on a Sunday. Once you go in there, onto that door, is a staircase, and they will let you go for free onto that door. On a clear sunny day like this, you can see all the way down river to Dashboard Bridge, and all the way up river to Clapham. So amazing view. But if you go on a Sunday, there will be a man, just expect, there will be a man standing at the gate with a champagne bucket. Because it's a church, you're meant to give a donation, and you're not meant to give, you're meant to give a donation called a silent donation, which means you're only meant to put paper notes like £5, £10, because you're not meant to put coins. If you put coins during mass service, you're right, and it makes noise. And then call it silent donation. Stay to your right hand side. That building with a fastened with white word, picture inside. Now is Shakespeare Globe Theatre. That one there. Right. That is where William Shakespeare used to perform back in the days in his own poem. And also, ever since then, she's been the only building in the patch bedroom ever since the trial of London. So now, she's built a traditional theatre, which means she's a whole theatre, which means in there is no roof, there is no speaker, and there is no seat. And you can enjoy a large theatre for about 5 quid. At the moment, they're showing enchanting theatre, and you can know by the flags fly. You can show a red flag, like in the tragic, while a white one, like in the coming up. Now, we're getting to the half of the journey, and this is where our task. So far so good. Is everyone enjoying the trip? Yeah. I'm more than happy to help you guys. And this is Sodom Bridge. This bridge is known as the Heart of London, and that's because during the Great Fire of London, next to was the Water Bridge, and the tunnel went down, also to get people from the North Shore all the way to the South Shore. And ever since then, it's called the Heart of London. Second to your right, I was speaking about William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare used to change in this, the oldest pub in London, the Anchor Pub on the river. That's the Anchor Pub. In the attic, that's where William Shakespeare used to change back in the days before going to the Globe Theatre. As you can see, it's usually busy because it's very historical and because it's the oldest port on the river. That's when you see luxurious people in there at night time like this. That is also when you're going to see 5 hours of research just to do this for you guys. Sticking to your right, as you can see the four wharves. Everywhere you go on the river, you will see wharves. W-H-A-R-V-E-S. It means warehouse at river frontage. Sticking to that right again. Anyone here is part of the Pirates of the Caribbean? Okay? Pirates of the Caribbean. Look at that pirate ship on your right. It's got nothing to do with the Pirates of the Caribbean. But that is the golden time. And that has been there since centuries. On her first sailing, when she first sailed out, she had a history that she brought back so much treasure that the treasure on it brought London out of debt. And now we're doing that again to go back sailing. Dangerous course this time, because I bring it up. Coming up, this is the bridge whereby almost everyone wants to come see. And this is where you get. This is London Bridge. Think of how beautiful she is. If you don't believe me, look to your right or look to your left. The name is written on it. That is London Bridge. London Bridge, this London Bridge right here, she is the fifth London Bridge. It's River. The fourth one, over the years, London Bridge has been brought down by the river, has been choked down. The last one was sinking into the river. Trust me, she was sinking into the river. And we had to sell it brick by brick to an American. And right now, they have to rebuild it in America, in a place called Arizona. Any Americans at all? Have you seen it? The London Bridge. Oh, you should go see it. Someone was telling me in recent time, and there's still numbers, because we have to sell it brick by brick onto it. And this is the tallest building in Europe. The shard of glass right there. Standing at 222 meters feet tall. Everyone used to ask me, where is the walkie-talkie? Onto your left, that nice shiny building, that is the walkie-talkie. Next to it is a cheese grater, and very next to it is the walkie-talkie. Now, can I have your attention? We're coming up, and I know everyone is going to take a picture of it, of tower, but this is the safety concern. Please, boats does not have brakes, and it will swing from side to side. The captain at some point will go all the way to the tower and spin the boat at some point on your right. At that point, you are free to take pictures of the tower. But please, once you do your taking pictures, sit back, down. I don't want people falling. Just so as to be respectful for the next people behind you. Okay? On your right, you may say and you may not, because it's a tower club. And this is HMS Airport. HMS Airport, she was built in the same shipyard as the ill-fated Titanic in Belfast. She's got 9 decks, and now she is now an extension to an Imperial Museum, which means you can go in there with the kids and explore all the old 9 decks. Just in a good way with the kids. Just take them in there and let them have a class and learn about the Navy architect. That is the HMS Belfast. Like I said, please be very careful of not to fall. As you can see the watch over high water. Once you're coming up front or once you're taking pictures, make sure you hold on to your handrails if applicable. Now, we're coming up to one of the most prettiest bridges here in London. And the bridge we're coming up to is Tower Bridge. Tower Bridge has been there since the 80s, 70s. And she's the only bridge in London that the day she was opened, the same day she was opened by the Queen, is the same day she was closed by the Metropolitan Police. She was opened by the Queen at 9 o'clock and was closed at 12 o'clock by the Metropolitan Police. And why is that? On the day that she was opened, she was hit by a vessel. Ever since then, she's been a vascular bridge, which means the middle part opens for about 60 seconds. And for it to operate, it needs to be a captain on board, a mate, and a chief engineer for that to open. How many of you here want to see the Tower Bridge open? You want to see Tower Bridge open, you've got two options. Go on YouTube and watch the video, or go online and type Tower Bridge opening times. It's going to give you the times the Tower Bridge opens. Very interesting fact. It's free to open Tower Bridge. If your vessel is up to standard and is very tall enough, I can go through the Tower Bridge, they will open it for you for free. But you have to give 25 hours notice before you open Tower Bridge. Now, you see, you've got a very good captain today. He's spinning the boat around, and now you can take your pictures, your lovely pictures on the ride. Just be very careful of not falling. I will give you a tip. One of the most iconic pictures. If you can get a double-decker bus, the red double-decker bus, in between Tower Bridge, in between the Tower Bridge, that is gonna set you back £5 on a poster card, which is good. And that is one of the most iconic ones to get, just to your right. If you're also still in London, there's something we call Tower Experience. Tower Experience, if you look up to the upper part of Tower, those middle part, those upper part, you get an experience whereby you can go in there and explore the tower. And they will give you the whole Tower Experience. Enjoy the whole view, enjoy how you fix structure, foundation of it, and everything. Just in between. Now, the red bus is coming. They'll be in between it, the middle ball. The middle ball. Looks like that. Okay. Move on. And I'll say the Tower Experience, as you can see, once you get for the Tower Experience, you look up and there's no open there. Just be careful not to wear something, because there's usually a man looking up to you from there. But you can go today, but tomorrow, because it's not there, you're going to be because you're driving the boat today. Stay to your right, this is the Tower of London. The Tower of London, over the years, she's been so many things. She's been a royal museum, she's been a royal maid, but she's popularly known as a place of execution. If you don't believe me, look to that. That says entry to the Traitor's Gate. Can you see it by the side? That's where, back in the days, if you're fond of treason, you can roll down by one something, people like us and nothing. And once you pass through that gate, I assure you, you're not coming back alive. Because once you pass that gate and you're fond of treason, your head will be chopped off on the bloody tower right there. But right now, we can't see the bloody tower no more because the bloody trays are on the way.
Excuse me.
And this is the tower. As you can see, we're slowly